Please unmute yourself and tell us something about you.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good morning to all of you. Myself, Gaurav Arya, and I am a PhD research scholar from Chaudhry Charan Singh University, Meerut, and I have done my masters from Delhi School of Economics, University of Delhi, and graduated from Yodiman College, University of Delhi. And as I have a notification last night tomorrow about the World Oceans Day and National PG colleges celebrating this day with a seminar, national seminar, then I also joined this seminar, and very congratulations and best wishes to all the inviters and all the organizers. Thank you.
So sir, I would like to know कि आपने ये ज्वाइन किया हमारा सेमिनार, so आपको क्या चीज़ ने मोटिवेट किया, या आपको क्यों लगता है कि ओशंस इतने इम्पोर्टेंट क्यों हैं?
जी, एक्चुअली मैम क्या होता है कि हम लैंड सरफेस पे तो जितनी तरह की प्रॉब्लम्स हमारे बीच में हैं, उन पे तो ज़्यादा ध्यान है क्योंकि वहाँ लोग रह रहे हैं और आसपास की चीज़ों को देखते भी हैं। लेकिन ओशंस से हमारा डायरेक्ट कोई संबंध नहीं है, बजाय कि हम कोई रिसर्च कर रहे हो उसमें या कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन वहाँ चल रही है। पर ओशन से ही वो समस्या अब धीरे-धीरे लैंड सरफेस पे भी और क्लाइमेट चेंज में भी हमें देखने को मिल रही है। तो ओशन से हम शुरुआत करें, क्योंकि आफ्टर ऑल हम जानते हैं ऑक्सीजन का सबसे बड़ा स्रोत तो हमारे ओशंस ही हैं। तो उसको पहले हम अगर डील करेंगे अच्छे से, तब हम समझते हैं कि लैंड सरफेस के या जितने भी बायोडाइवर्सिटी संबंधित जितनी भी समस्याएं हैं, उसको हम ज़्यादा अच्छी तरह से डील कर सकते हैं। तो ओशंस को हमें नेग्लेक्ट नहीं करना चाहिए और इस तरह के डेज जो हैं वो सेलिब्रेट होते रहने चाहिए, ताकि एक अवेयरनेस लोगों में जाती रहे, क्योंकि हम डायरेक्ट संबंधित नहीं ओशन से, इसलिए इस तरह के डेज जो हैं वो सेलिब्रेट होते रहने चाहिए।
थैंक यू सर, आपका बहुत ही पिन पॉइंटेड ओपिनियन था, एकदम स्पेसिफिक। सो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर व्यू पॉइंट। मूविंग ऑन टू शिवम।
श्वेता, आई थिंक सो हमारे चीफ गेस्ट ज्वाइन कर गए हैं।
राइट मैम।
So R Mani Murli sir, are you there in the meeting? Good morning sir. Hello. Sir, are you there sir? You can continue, Swata. I think so sir has not joined till yet.
Okay, so
and with us Dr. Rameshwar Prasad sir is from Bihar.
नमस्कार सभी लोगों को।
सर आपको नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार आचार्य महोदय को नमस्कार, सभी लोगों को बहुत।
सर आपके कुछ ओपिनियन चाहेंगे वर्ल्ड ओशन डे पे सर?
आप बोलिए ना, आप हम सुनेंगे, बहुत व्यस्तता बढ़ गई है। जीतू जैन जी,
जी सर,
आप बुलवाइए तो लोगों को।
जी सर। स्वता आप कैरी ऑन करिए, मैं देखती हूँ सर ज्वाइन किए कि नहीं।
श्योर मैम। तो हमारे साथ शिवम है और अमित कुमार सर हैं। शिवम, पहले आप स्टार्ट करिए। प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस योरसेल्फ and also tell us why do you think oceans are significant or important for us? Please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon everyone. This is Shivam Pandey. I am pursuing Masters in Geography from National PG College and also postgraduate diploma in remote sensing in GIS from NPGC. And मेरे ओपिनियन में हम जैसा कि भी गौरव सर ने कहा कि हम लैंड पे रहते हैं, तो हम लैंड की प्रॉब्लम्स को ज़्यादा डिस्कस करते हैं, उनको ज्यादा एड्रेस करते हैं, लेकिन ओशियंस भी हमारे मिलियंस ऑफ मरीन लाइफ इसमें है, एंड हम पॉल्यूशन एंड जो भी हमारी लाइफस्टाइल है उसकी वजह से हम उसको डैमेज कर रहे हैं, और बहुत सी फिश की स्पीशीज एक्सटेंट हो रही है, और बहुत ज्यादा वहाँ पे डिग्रेड हो रहा है हमारे ओशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ पॉल्यूशन, वहाँ की मरीन लाइफ, वहाँ का इकोसिस्टम। और इस वजह से इन प्रॉब्लम्स को डिस्कस करने के लिए एक डे या एक प्लेटफॉर्म जरूर होना चाहिए। तो उस रिस्पेक्ट में मुझे लगता है कि ये डे बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है, और ये सेमिनार में सभी को बेस्ट विशेस है मेरी तरफ से कि सभी लोग इसमें ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें और ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग इस प्रोग्राम को ज्वाइन करें। थैंक यू सो मच।
So, Shivam, with us, our chief guest is there. I welcome you, sir. So, hello and welcome to the National Seminar on World Ocean Day. I welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri R. Mani Murli ji, Honorable Manager, Sir Ujjwal Raman Singh, Sir, our Principal, Sir Professor Deven Kumar Singh, Sir, Professor P.K. Singh, Sir, Head Department of Geography, all the eminent faculty members, guests and dear students from all over India. It is a great honor that today we have with us Shri R. Mani Murli Sir ji. He is Principal Scientist Associate Professor at ACSIR, that is National Institute of Oceanography, Goa. He is life member of India Society of Remote Sensing. He is life member of Indian National Cartography Association. He is also life member of Ocean Society of India. He has carried various research in fields of coastal processes, geohazard, coastal geomorphology for past 21 years. He has completed 15 projects, published 47 journal papers, 53 conference proceedings, guided 43 students. Sir has done his PhD in Marine Science, Goa University, Goa. He is MTech in Remote Sensing, Tiruchirappalli, MSc in Applied Geology, Tiruchirappalli, MSc in Applied Geology, beside its BSc Geology in Tiruchirappalli. He is excellent in speaking, writing English, Tamil, Malayalam and Hindi. We welcome you, sir. It is a great honor for our college department and students that you have accepted our invitation in such a short notice. I would only say, sir, about you that accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. I welcome you, sir, again. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ritu. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to all of you. Respected Mr. Ujjwal Raman Singh, patron of National PG College, Professor D.K. Singh, Principal, National PG College, and Professor P.K. Singh, Head Geography Department, National PG College, and Dr. Ritu, who had contacted me recently, and she was so much dedicated to get my time and to address on this particular day. So first of all, dear, other than that, faculties, students, research fellows, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I accept my World Oceans Day wishes. So in addition to my scientist position, I am also currently a General Secretary, Ocean Society of India, which is having around 650 oceanographers, topmost oceanographers in this society. I will talk about it in the last 1 minute. So can I share my presentation for 1 minute? I have 2-3 slides to share. Is it okay? Do you have that?
Yeah, sir. So we have a lot of time to hear you. It is a pleasant that you are here.
Okay. So let me just open it. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm talking to you on a great day, that is World Oceans Day, that is today, 8th June. In 5th December 2008, UN General Assembly declared June 8th on every year as a World Oceans Day. So I know most of you or all of you are in Lucknow, very far from seas, I am just sitting right in front of my eyes. Through my window, I can see the sea, Arabian Sea. I don't know how many of you have visited Goa or any part of the ocean for a tourism or for an official tour. How many of you have really visited and seen an ocean? This year, the theme what UN Assembly has given is the planet ocean tides are changing. So I hope most of your master students are there, and this is the right time for them to listen me that what is important on today.
Yes, sir. We have PG students also and PG Diploma Remote Sensing GIS students also, as well as undergraduate students also. That's
great. Okay. So all of us know that from our childhood, we have seen the atlas, that globe Earth. If we see that 70% of our Earth is covered by water, that is our oceans. And if you see the in terms of percentage, 97% of the available Earth's water, it is in the form of water in the seas and oceans. In addition to that, if you see, the 99% of all the living organisms are available in the oceans. So what we see in land is fractions, I can say. And all of you must be wondering how this much oxygen is available for us, because it is all because of oceans, because oceans produce more than 50% of the available oxygen on this earth. But in recent times, all of us are hearing about global climate change and industrialization, increase of CO2. But fortunately, because oceans around us are available, they are absorbing. So all of us know the photosynthesis process, the absorption of CO2 with the use of sunlight, then the oxygen is emitted. So the phytoplankton, the microscopic plants which is available in the oceans, they absorb more than 23% of the CO2. Because of that, our more or less the heating changes what is happening on the earth is little bit regulated and controlled by oceans. So water is excess. Water can hold more heat than land. So because of that, also oceans absorb almost 90% of the excess heat into it. By all these things, our climate is regulated and controlled. Yes, climate is mainly, earlier it was not understood, but because of the long-term researchers by all over the world scientists, now oceans are the last frontiers and oceans regulate everything. Now, last 200 years, we have accelerated our growth, industrialization, emitting CO2. Because of that, we are undergoing a lot of devastation also in the oceans. So, UN Assembly has given a Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. I hope some of you must be knowing. If you are not knowing, please go to Google and search it. In that, so SDG goal 14 is normally talking about the life below water. More or less, it is discussing on the life in the oceans and living and non-living resources of oceans. Now, we are in a very sensible and demolishing time that we need to work together to balance the damages what people have done in the last 200 years, 300 years to the ocean. Can you see this figure? Can anyone confirm? You can see this figure? Can anyone confirm? Can you see this figure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, now this first figure, I'm going little scientific, but just for 1 or 2 slides, just to make you understand that climate change is happening, the temperature is increasing, and how last 200 years we have accelerated that heating. If you look at this, almost 2020 years graph, it is changes in the temperature, and there is not big change in the last 1850. That is 1850 years in the last. If you look at it, it is just more or less 0.5 degree variation. But From 1850 to 2020, this graph, this accelerated, this portion, if you see, we have crossed 1 degree and going to touch 1.5. So the last 150 year, the inputs from the human as well as the nature, it has crossed more than 1 degree. So that is the alarming number which our Earth cannot accommodate within this short time. That is the thing. In the past, Earth has undergone various temperature variations, but not within this short time. That is the crux of the problem. If you look at this is a sea level rise curve prepared by a recent publication from the satellite altimetry data. If you look at this in 1993 to 2002, this 10 years, the on and average increase of sea level was 2.27 millimeter per year. Then 2003 to 12, another 10 years, it has increased, you can see 3.3 millimeter per year. Now, this is a bad news. 2013 to 22, the last 10 years, if you see the on and average, it is 4.62 millimeter per year. So you can see the continuous rise in the sea level rise. This is basically because of the thermal heating of seawater, and we are passing on the temperature to the sea, and because of the water molecules expanding, glaciers melting, we can see this is scientifically proven data that from 93 to 2022, we are even accelerating. And if you see different parts of the ocean, Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, Indian Ocean, again, the sad part is that Indian Ocean is much more higher increasing. Now, okay, sea level is increasing, water is coming inside, that is fine. But we have a recent publication in Nature that the higher elevation, that is coastal topography data, increases by 3 times the vulnerability of coastal areas. So that is the outcome of this particular paper. So earlier we were not having a high quality topography data, but with the available topography data now, our vulnerability along the coastal region is increased by 3 times. Overall, by climate change, what you can see is different impacts. I don't want to go into each and every details, but I can say the land use land cover change along the coastal side, submergence, erosion of coastal areas, and losing the agriculture lands, and saltwater intrusion. All those things are the direct impact because of the climate change, because of the global warming, what we are going to face. Already we have started facing. This is the research. Our own NIO scientist, I am proud to say that he hailed from Lucknow. And you can see one of the topmost oceanographers of our institute, most of them are from Lucknow. I don't know, they have seen sea only after reaching Goa, but they have excelled in their career. One by Dr. Hashmi and Dr. Nigam. So they were from Lucknow. They worked in our institute for a very long time. I just want to take 1 minute on this slide. Our sea level has gone more than 100 meters increase in the last 14,000 years. So there is no problem. It is not new. Earth is not facing first time the sea level rise. In the last 7,000 years, if you follow my cursor, the last 7,000 years, the sea level is more or less remaining same. So all problem what we are facing is last 150 years, because of the excessive global warming, we are going to lose our coastal lands. And because of sea level rise, this is time for us to keep board all along our coast that this 2030, the sea level will be like this, 2050, the sea level will be like this. There are a lot of indirect implications. So losing the biodiversity, losing the corals, losing the mangrove areas, losing the coastal infrastructure, you can list it n number. So under Asian Development Bank, NIO has done a work, and we have estimated a sea level trend all along the Indian Ocean, all along the Indian coast. And we came out with the trend, how much it will be for each state. And we have even come out with a projection, how much each state will undergo the change in the sea level and what are the precautions they are supposed to take. Okay, now I'll come back to my, my slides are over, just I'll come back to my normal. So all these things says that any impact happening on anywhere in the world, it is getting reflected in the oceans. So the oceans are showing and reacting and inundating, and it is impacting. So I want to say all of you, most of you all are geography students and remote sensing students. So it is not like you are sitting in Lucknow, it may not affect you. The research, the recent researchers says Arctic melting and the floods in North India is linked. So there are a lot of new research coming with various aspects. So oceans are the last frontiers, and we cannot live without ocean, and it's high time for us to take care of the ocean. I expect all of you to do the same, and I sincerely thank each and every one of you for listening and sparing your time. Though I was too busy, I was today. We had a long beach cleaning program all along the Indian coast at 17 locations, and our local chapters are conducting various webinars and lectures. And it's like a Diwali day for us. So from an oceanographic community, World Oceans Day is a great day for us, and we are conducting a lot of programs. But even then, I could not refuse to Dr. Ritu, and she was almost requesting that students are waiting to hear you, sir, and at least spare 15 minutes. So I initially told it is not possible, but later I thought that it's not fair from my side. And we are here to disseminate our knowledge, what we have learned from our research. So it's my privilege to talk to you people today, and maybe on some other occasion on leisure mode, we will have a little longer time and we can have a discussion. Thank you one and all. And if any of you want to ask one or two questions, I will be happy to address it.
So there are some students who wanted to ask you. First of all, I would like to thank you from my bottom of the heart, on the behalf of my college, National PG College, Department of Geography, PG Diploma in Remote Sensing GIS, and all the students and faculty who have joined here. It was very kind of you to just accept our invitation in such a short notice. And sir, we would be very happy to tell you that our college and department is going to organize one-to-one interaction soon, and we would be inviting you to Lucknow in our college so that we can have more knowledge from you, and we could learn from you, and we can collaborate with your institute, and our students could work with you one-to-one, sir. So there are some students, if anyone wants to ask something, Swadha, Devanshi, Shivam, and anybody else.
Yeah, before that, it's my pleasure that I would love to visit Lucknow. No problem. I can give my lectures, whatever research we have done, myself as well as my institute. I'm also General Secretary of Ocean Society of India, which I spoke now. That is a society, professional society, having local chapters at Chennai, Pune, Goa, Delhi, and all. And the mission is basically to share the knowledge and experience of individuals among research institutions, industrial organizations, etc. And we have a huge potential. We have around 650 top oceanographers and geologists, geographers in our society. And we do a lot of programs for the students. Recently we conducted a PG dissertation award all over India. We conduct 7 awards we give for the best dissertation carried out in each academic year. And we do have another awards and travel support, all those things. So I want to convey at this moment to all of you, so you all can become member in our society and get the benefit. Yeah, now I think I can take 1 or 2 questions, and you can.
Sir, thank you so much for your proposal. I again thank you from my bottom of the heart on behalf of college and department. So we are working for River Gomti, and we are working for environmental cause. We have approximately 1,500 geographer students in our department, and we are running many community schools also. And for Gomti River, we are working since it has been 10 to 15 years, and we are running free of cost net classes, GRF classes also. and there are many students. They are approximately 15 to 20 students have done their PhDs under able guidance of Professor P.K. Singh sir, who is the head of the Department of Geography. And so, sir, we are very happy that you are with us. We have Dr. Rameshwar sir also. He has joined from all over Bihar, sir.
Okay.
And sir, he also wants to thank you and say something to you, sir. सर माइक म्यूट है आपका, रामेश्वर सर माइक म्यूट है.
हेलो हेलो रितु जी, हम क्या करें?
जी जी सर, सर आप सर को थैंक यू कहना चाह रहे थे ना, वही मैंने कहा.
हम आज ये ओशन डे पर सर बहुत अच्छे बोले हैं. थोड़ा सा व्यस्तता बढ़ी थी इसलिए हम थोड़ा सा कट ऑफ हो गए थे. बहुत उनको बधाई देते हैं. मैं ज्योग्राफी का भी प्रोफेसर होने के नाते हमें ओशनोग्राफी हम लोगों का बहुत महत्वपूर्ण क्षेत्र रहा है. आज जब ओशन को हम नहीं बचाएंगे, सब सैलिनिटी बढ़ रही है, तो हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं पता नहीं है. माने लवणता बढ़ेगी तो पीने जो पानी तो हम देख ही रहे हैं क्या है. तो इसलिए सर हमारे बहुत बड़े स्पॉट हैं और वहाँ उसके पहले भी हमें कार्टोग्राफी के भी लाइव फेलो रहे हैं, इंडियन नेशनल कार्टोग्राफी हैदराबाद. तो उसमें बहुत सारी ओशन की आवश्यक बातें आती है जो हम लोग वहाँ देखते हैं. 28 लाइव फेलो हैं जिसमें माजिद हुसैन साहब 1 पर थे, हम 28 पर थे और एक आध वो बड़े होंगे. तो सर को मैं बहुत हृदय से बधाई देता हूँ. इनका फोटोग्राफ्स दे दीजिएगा, सारे ग्रुप में जाएगा. ये ऑर्गेनाइज टीम के सारे सदस्यों को मेरा भी.
सर रामेश्वर सर, मनी मुरली सर जी, रामेश्वर सर इंटरनेशनल नेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म से जुड़े हुए हैं और लगभग 2 से 2.5 हजार पूरा सर सारे बहुत सारे चैनल्स और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप से जुड़े हैं. तो सर डेफिनेटली हम आपके साथ सारे फोटोग्राफ्स और हम लोग की यूट्यूब लिंक जो हमारा डिपार्टमेंट का जियो स्टार्स चैनल है उस पे भी ये पूरा प्रोग्राम लाइव हो रहा है सर. उसकी भी लिंक मैं आपको शेयर करूंगी सर.
रितु जी हेलो. सर को कम से कम इंटरनेशनल में आप हमारे एडमिन शायद हैं, उनको वहाँ जोड़ दीजिएगा. बहुत सारे बड़े बड़े लोग हैं वहाँ. तो इनका व्हाट्सएप नंबर ले लीजिएगा करके, उसमें डाल देगा तो सर से हम लोगों को बहुत कुछ मिलेगी, लोगों को मिलेगा. हमको क्या 35-36 ग्रुप में जाएगा तो ठीक रहेगा.
नहीं सर, हम लोगों को मुरली सर ऐसे भगवान के रूप में मिल गए हैं सर ओशन डे.
नहीं. अच्छा, पवन कुमार सर नहीं दिखाई दे रहे हैं?
सर ज्वाइन हुए थे अभी. एक्चुअली सर कुछ नेटवर्क इशू है और कॉलेज में भी सर एक बहुत बड़ा प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, तो ऑफलाइन ऑनलाइन दोनों मोड्स को वो देख रहे हैं सर. अच्छा,
बहुत सारे विद्यार्थी जुड़े हैं, वही हमारे भविष्य हैं. हम लोग उनको जो नहीं आगे बढ़ाएंगे तो फिर आगे तो सब जीरो हो ही जाएगा. इसलिए उनको आगे बढ़ाना हम लोगों का कर्तव्य है. चलिए, थैंक यू. आगे बढ़ाइए.
मेरा कैरियर भी दिल्ली से शुरू हुआ है. मेरा एमटेक के बाद मैं दिल्ली में डिफेंस टेरेन रिसर्च लैबोरेटरी TTRL में JRF था मैं. उधर से फिर इधर गोवा में एनएओ में साइंटिस्ट बन के 2002 में आया. इधर आके ऑलमोस्ट 21 years हो गया. After coming here, I have developed my expertise on the coastal processes, impact of climate change on coastal regions, etc. So it's nice. And thank you, Dr. Ritu. Your perseverance and continuous approach to me. I could not.
आप रहने वाले कहाँ के? सर रहने वाले कहाँ के हुए? आप रहने वाले कहाँ हुए? रेसिडेंस आपका?
मैं basically native of Tamil Nadu, Tiruchirappalli.
जी.
और मेरा BSc जियोलॉजी, MSc अप्लाइड जियोलॉजी, उसके बाद एमटेक रिमोट सेंसिंग सब ट्रिची से हुआ भारतदासन यूनिवर्सिटी में. उसके बाद दिल्ली में. बोलिए
जी. सारे लोग मद्रास यूनिवर्सिटी से, हर जगह से सारे लोग हैं ग्रुप में, इसलिए आपसे पहले वाले मुलाकात हुई. बौना पोआ कौन है? मैं या इसका ऑफिस कहीं है गोवा में? इसका कहाँ?
गोवा में. अभी मैं गोवा से, एनएओ का हेडक्वार्टर्स गोवा है. हमारा 3 रीजनल सेंटर से मुंबई में, कोच्चि में और विशाखापट्टनम में 3 रीजनल सेंटर.
बहुत बधाई आपको. आप बहुत अच्छे काम करते हैं ज्योग्राफी के लिए भी. ठीक है सर,
थैंक यू. ओके, सो रितु जी, एक का 2 क्वेश्चंस अभी कोई यदि स्वादा दीक्षित वाली है. एक क्वेश्चन
प्लीज गो अहेड.
1 or 2 questions I can attend and then I can leave.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, sure.
Good afternoon, sir, and thank you for so much information. It was not only new but also eye-opening for being a geography student also and a resident civil citizen of the earth also. So my question is, being a student of geography, like you said that whatever happens, what changes occur on the earth are reflected on our oceans. So like you were talking about how Arctic changes in the Arctic currents and the Indian monsoon are related. So I would be very enthralled to know that how are they connected, because like they are two distinct from each other, and yet they create an impact on each other. So I would really love to know how do they impact
Yeah.
each other.
Indian monsoon system, it works like a clock. You must have heard yesterday that in Trivandrum, first Kerala, the monsoon started. So June 1st, which is supposed to start, it is like a clock, every year perfectly. If there is no disturbance, it starts in first week of June in Kerala and slowly progresses and comes and covers the whole country. So it is one of the wonderful scientific phenomena which has been happening over the millions and years, and it has a very little detailed mechanism. It may not be appropriate forum for me to explain the whole moisture, how it is getting transported through the winds, and how the differential heating of land and ocean generates the convection winds and bring the moisture into the land. And because of the Western Ghats, how the moisture is getting again as a rainfall. It's a little elaborate and detailed discussion it is needed. But the process of monsoon, I can say that it is like a clock, perfectly it follows. And basically it is because of the differential heating of the land and ocean. And only in Asian monsoon decade, only we are blessed to have that system. Because of that, our economy, our agriculture, everything is progresses.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyone else who wants to ask question? Because sir has to leave, he has many engagements. As he had told, today is his Diwali day, and still he took out time. I am not able to express my thanks to sir. You have made my day also a Diwali day, sir.
It's my pleasure to meet you all because we like to meet to faculties and students and disseminate our knowledge. It's our pleasure. And some other occasion, we'll have a leisure and a normal discussion, and we can have a lengthy discussion. Okay? So thank you all, and I wish you all again World Oceans Day, and enjoy your remaining day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Yeah, I'll take a leave. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So after so informative session by Dr. Marni Murli sir, now I would like to invite Ritu ma'am, Dr. Ritu Jain from National PG College, to say a few words. Ma'am, the stage is all yours.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am, very much visible.
Okay. Is my voice clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So there are many students who want to present. I will just give a quick glimpse on today's is World Ocean Day. So World Ocean Day is celebrated annually on 8th June. It is celebrated to raise awareness about the role world ocean plays in our lives. Actually, ocean plays a very important role in our life. It promotes sustainable use and conservation of marine resources. The concept of World Ocean Day emerged in 1992 at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and it was officially recognized by United Nations